Hello guys, and today we're playing a new game. We're actually playing Planet Coaster. Yes, we're playing Planet Coaster, and what we're making today is a new theme park, and it's gonna be a Christmas theme park called Wreathland. Here we go, making it, and as you can see, I'm gonna challenge myself by making this park 50 by 50 actually, so it's gonna be much more challenging to make the park. So first of all, the roller coaster I made was a small it's called the Hop the Gaps. It's basically a wooden side friction roller coaster. So yeah, I guess probably a lot of people probably don't know I even own this game, but yeah, it's one of I think it's one of my most played games to date. So yep, it's one of my most played games. So here we are making the roller coaster. So yep, we're making a roller coaster. That's what I've got to say. It's really simple, out and back. It's pretty simple out and back roller coaster, but yeah. And we're doing a small POV, but this is time lapse. At the end of the video, we will have a real-time POV. And here we are making the roller coaster. That's all I've got to say now. So what do I want to say? I want to talk about Christmas. Now this video is coming out on Wednesday, which is the day I'm recording this commentary. Yeah, I should have prepared slightly more in advance, but yeah, who cares? So there we go. The roller coaster is basically done. I did do some changes. I added some brakes because the lateral G-forces at one point were way too high. So there we go. And why am I testing again? Well, there we go. So yeah, just added some things here, and here we go. So basically that's it at this point. I don't know what to say. I guess on Christmas Day there will be quite a few videos coming out. First of all, there will be the park tour for this park. There will be the, what is it called again? There will be the Christmas podcast, which will be coming out, which is a podcast about me and Christmas, so you guys can get a little bit of an insight on my personality and me with Christmas. And that's basically it. And here we are now making the main central plaza. And I'm using the silverette method of where you basically build up a small path and then you remove it. And I'm adding a drop tower because that's what the roller coaster. No, that was a flat ride with the smallest footprint. I wanted a Ferris wheel because I wanted the Ferris wheel to be the central, and I was gonna call it the Wreath, or I think was it the giant Wreath. Something like that, or the Ferris Wreath. I don't know what I called it, but there we go. And now we're gonna start laying out all the shops, and we're also gonna be building the entrance building. I didn't completely finish the entrance building, but I started building it. So here we are now building. Well, not yet. Just getting a little overview and flattening the ground, adding the entrance block. There we go. And then just making a pathway, and there we go, removing the path, putting the what is called the spawn point, and then covering up that cave. And we're just gonna make a new cave because I'm like, what else? There we go, the new cave is done. And I'm time-lapsing this down. This is actually, I think it's 8 times time-lapse, and I named this roller coaster Sleigh Highs. And here we are doing a fast time-lapse, but yeah, a time-lapse POV, just looking at the ride. And I added 4 trains, 4 little carts, more like it, 4 little cars. And I'm now gonna build the building. And I started off with the adobe walls, but then I used the stucco walls. Now I did a very little bit move out of the boundary for the entrance building, but I feel like that's acceptable because it's the entrance building and really there's no fix it. So it's just a teeny bit, and I feel like that's acceptable. It's only a tiny part of the park that's out imagine like maybe like if we built this park, maybe we had like some special rules that maybe we can move out of our ground by just a little bit. And what am I doing? Okay, there we go, I'm back. So yeah, and then I decided to use a stucco arches for the front to make the build look more interesting. So here we are, stucco arches, and see I moved a little bit over the border, but who cares? So how long is there left? 6 minutes left. Oh my goodness gracious me. So here we are putting the roof. I decided to use a spooky roof because it was purple and it looked nice, but yeah, it's not that spooky. And I moved the roof in a little bit to add depth. And there we go. And then we're gonna add some windows. Window. There we go, and a little plant box. Isn't that just lovely? And what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm adding the little wooden details just to make everything look extra like I put effort into it. Even though I spent like a week making this part. It's still not finished, by the way. Like, I've almost finished it. There's still some little T's to cross, I's to dot left, but yeah, not much left. But just these little details, and yeah. And I wanted to find a Christmas wreath, and I swear at some point there were like Christmas wreath in Planet Coaster, but either they were removed or I'm just an idiot and there were never ever Christmas wreath in Planet Coaster. There are only spooky wreaths in the game, it seems. So yeah, like, ugh. And I didn't want to use a spooky wreath because I can't recolor them and they look really ugly. So I decided, you know what, I'll just download one from the Steam Workshop. Like, I really don't have time to custom make one of these using leaves and the art shapes. I really like this part. It's like there's not enough time, seriously. Like, I can't get it out if I don't do it now. So yeah. Well, not much time left. I'm just making the park, adding the lighting. And is it done yet? Yeah, I'm trying to find these Christmas wreaths, but I can't find it. And why is there champagne? There we go, wreath. And see, there's only the spooky one, and it looks really ugly. So I was like, you know what? I give up. Like, who cares at this point? Like, I'm just gonna download one for the Steam Workshop. So there we go, that's it. So I think I started adding the rest slightly later. Like, yeah, later. And I'm now just adding the little details to the park, to the entrance building. So yep, little details, just to make everything look slightly more finished and complete. And there we go. Here we go, adding all the details. So yep, finalizing everything. So yeah, that's what I've got to say. And I decided to add some fairy lights to the building, to the roofs, because I was like, that looks nice. And there we go. And then I decided to add some behind, but I did move the roof back a little bit. No, I meant like forward a little bit to add some depth, but that's gonna be in next episode, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That's all I've got to say. There we go, adding all the little details. I think, is it done yet? There will be a POV at the end, but here we go, adding some little doors to pretend that there is access, even though these are just prop doors, decoy doors if you will. And there we go, that's basically it at this point. So yeah, I think that's the end of the That's why adding a little sign. There's like a minute left. So yeah, adding a little sign. So here we go. Staff only in oregano text. So here's a POV now, so I'll just shut up for now. So the POV's ended, so I guess I'm back here and we can now just take a real-time overview of the park. So yeah, pretty much it's really nice and coming together. So yeah, nice park. So if you want to see more, then don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see anything more than this. So here we go, turning the UI off, taking a screenshot, and just looking at the park itself. I just paused the game to take a screenshot. Did I take it? No, I didn't. Well, whatever. On the left hand side is a video for you, on the right hand side is a playlist, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye.